All right, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy J3Times. We are back at it with another video in the building. Today in this video, we're going to talk about how you can tell the time of the day while you are in boot camp. Now, obviously, in boot camp, you're not going to have a clock. You're not going to know what time it is. I mean, the way you're living is like literally, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. You don't, I'm gonna just flat out tell you, you don't got freedom at all. You don't got much freedom at all. So it's like, you can't even tell the time. You don't got your phone. You ain't got no music. You know what I'm saying? So, but these are a few ways that you can tell the time of the day in boot camp. Now, one of those ways is obviously, of course, how dark it is outside or how bright it is outside. Now, that's like the very the obvious very first clue. If it's a certain darkness outside, obviously, it's probably night. It's probably like, around the evening time. Now, if obviously it's like bright outside, sun's way up in the sky, it's probably like in the afternoon, maybe, So, but maybe you can tell from the sun or from the moon or from the stars or what time of day it is. If you're one of them dudes that you can tell what time of day it is from the sun, the stars, the moon, hey, shout out to you, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. But anyways, the next way that you can tell the time of day in boot camp is the day's activities. Now, obviously, you're going to be doing a lot of different things in boot camp. And depending on what time it is, you can tell the time of the day it is in boot camp. Obviously, let's give one example. Your second chow, or in other words, afternoon chow. Once it hits afternoon chow, you should probably already know what time it is. It's probably most likely around like between 11 and 1 o'clock, or maybe 2, maybe. That's probably, and then of course when you get to your evening chow, or maybe if you even do morning PT, you should probably know what time it is. If you got class, you should probably figure out, get guessing what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And really the big thing to determine the time of the day in boot camp, the huge thing, it really is chow. If you didn't have chow, I ain't gonna lie, you'd probably be clueless about time. You'd be clueless about time. You probably really would, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But the next way, we're going to get into it. And I feel like I got ahead of myself a little bit. But the next way that you can tell the time of day in boot camp is by your hunger. Literally. I kid you not, y'all. Literally, by your own body will tell you what time of day it is. I kid you not, y'all. Your hunger. It's how it be. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how this is for everybody else, but I know when I was in boot camp and when, my other, the other recruits around me, they were saying the same thing. Like, as soon as you're hungry, it's chow time. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you're hungry, I say, your hunger definitely will lead you to know, like, hey, it's about time, right? Getting close to that time, about to eat. And like I said, chow is kind of like the big thing of how you can tell what time of day it is. How closer you are to getting back to the squad bay and going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But the next way you can tell by the time of day, like I said, I feel like I'm getting a little ahead of myself a little bit, but it is the number of chow meals you eat throughout the day is how you can also tell the time of day it is in boot camp. So you got your first chow. That's morning chow, right? Got your second chow. That's afternoon chow, right? And you got your third chow. That's evening chow, right? So you calculate, the time around the estimate of time of the day it can be once you go to each of those chows, right? Yeah. So the next way that you can tell the time of day in boot camp, that is how fast the drill instructors make you move. If the drill instructors are rushing you, they're telling you, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You don't have time, Come on, hurry up. That most likely means there's not that much time in the day. Not only would that mean that there's not that much time in the day, but you probably have a lot to do. You might not have that much time to do it. But let's say in other words, the drill instructor say, hey, we can play games. We got time. I should already give you the, hey, you got a lot of time in the day, right? You got a lot of free time. So the drill instructor say, hey, you can play games all day if you want to. Just know you got some time, buddy. But that's one way of telling time in boot camp. Now the next way, and the final way that I got for you of how to tell time in boot camp is, like I said, I feel like I got ahead of myself in this one also, but that is how many games you play with the drill instructors. Now the number of games you play, how many games you play in boot camp clearly tells you how much time you got in boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Or they tell you the time of day in boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just literally, you lifting up foot lockers, putting them down, stacking them up, put them down all day, or you just freaking picking up the packs, put it back down, picking up the packs, put it back down. You just hitting burpees all day, you know what I'm saying? You just get IT all day. If you're just cleaning rifles, screaming knowledge, hey, you got a lot of time, man. You got a lot of free time. And it's probably give you the time of day too, right? Like I said, chows are the biggest way that you'll be able to tell the time of day in boot camp. So if you got morning chow, you gonna play a bunch of dumb games. You know you're getting closer to afternoon chow, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the chow is like the biggest thing. And also those things I told y'all, those tips are also little clues, drop a little hints there, here and there, just to give you a reminder of like, hey, it's getting closer to this time. Hey, we probably got a lot of time. We don't got that much time, things like that. But anyways, I hope you found that video helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content. I got a lot coming. Stay humble, stay motivated, and stay positive. It is your boy Jay 3 times, and I'm checking out. Peace.